Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Apologies for all the delays today. I see some comments here backlogged. Okay, so we're going to go over the Roundhill dividends today, which were actually declared a day early, and I responded adequately by covering them a day even later, which is, seems to be typical for now. Anyway, let's go ahead and look over what the dividends were. So they actually declared them Tuesday. So obviously I'm really on top of these. XDTE, the first one, was 18 cents, 18.5 cents. QDTE was 22 cents. RDTE was 33 cents. So that continues to be our best one of the bunch. So there we go for the three. Now let's go over our spreadsheet and we will put these in. So I do the same thing for the Roundhill funds that I do for the YMAX and the YMAG funds, which, as we saw yesterday, the YMAX and the YMAG funds are kicking Roundhill's butt right now. So, okay, here we go. I'm still on this tab. Let's go over here. So we are very, very far into these dividend cycles here for XDTE and QDTE. Let me move some of this down over here. So we'll start out with our first one, which is XDTE. And we'll have a comprehensive analysis here and conclude which is our best one of the three. So for XDTE, it was 0.185623. 0.185623 is there. Let's center it. Center it. $sign. Let's go over here. 5 days. Okay, so this is going to be, for those of you new, this is what we do. We take the weekly dividend, we take number of trading days, we make it monthly, we annualize it, we take the current share price, take the percent yield, the price change with hypothetical $100,000 invested. We get a share total that it would buy with this 100,000 divided by the current price. We get a weekly dividend amount and an annual dividend dollar amount. So we've been as high as, I want to say, in the $70,000 range. And we've been as low as 2,000. So let me do a min-max here real quick so we can go through this part. So the maximum was, was actually 43,000. Minimum was 2,000. So that's a pretty big fluctuation. But the average is 24,000. Okay, so with that, here is the weekly, the monthly, 80 cents. Annual would be 965. So it's gone down quite a bit. And then let's take the current share price for XDTE. So I feel like these are starting to underperform YMAX and YMAG. So Jay and company have definitely gotten their mojo back as far as those YieldMax funds. Okay, so let's look at XDTE for the last. So we're going to say it was November, let's take it midday, November 26th. It was like 53. We're going to say 53.23. Okay, 53.23. And then we're going to take this one. So it's an 18.13% dividend yield. It actually went up. I need to fix this because it shows a negative number, but it's the opposite. Negative in this case is good. That means it went up. And then I fixed this formula here last week. So I need to take U38. Subtract U3, divide by U3. So that is, now we are actually back in the positive with this one. How about that? So we're kind of going back and forth with this one. 1 week we're in the red, next week we're in the black as far as NAV erosion versus NAV appreciation. This is the number of shares we would buy. Dividends not looking too good this week. And then this is for weekly, $348.72. Annually would be $18,133.38. Let me add the next week here. So Q38, there we go, 16.14% divided by, I believe it's going to be 36 weeks now. I'm doing the same formula here too. Let me do a quick count of these. Okay, so that is, 36 weeks. So it's less than 0.5% per week. So it's definitely getting outclassed by YieldMax. Total realized return, 16% plus 0.24, that's 16.38. So this doesn't even enhance it a whole percent. But at the very least, we have a positive NAV and we have a positive rate of return overall. So now moving on to QDTE. QDTE is going to be down here. So it's going to be very similar. Just going to add a line to it. So QDTE. And then let's check again, see what our dividend was for QDTE was 0.221139. So 0.221139 here. Let's do a $sign in front of this one. And then let's center all of these. And then let's do 5 trading days. Weekly is going to be 96 cents. It's going to be $11.50 annually. And then the for QDTE, the current price, we're checking it as of Tuesday. It was, we'll say 42.80 midday Tuesday. Okay, so 42.80. This is a 26.87% dividend yield. 31 cents that we moved in the right direction. So we're going to take U75 minus U40 because I fixed this formula last week. And there we go. We still have a minus 7.66%. Off of a $100,000 hypothetical investment. This is the number of shares that it would get us. And then this is the weekly dividend payout, $516.68. Monthly, $26,867.38. We're going to divide this one by 36. And there we go. So it's going to be 22.77% minus this is actually 15%. So that means XDTE is still the winner of these two. And then this one, this is a 0.63% rate of return weekly. And then for RDTE, we're almost done. For RDTE, we're going to be here. And then let's see what our dividend was here. So RDTE 0.327406. 0.327406. $sign here. I like the 2 more decimal points there. So there we go. Okay, 5 trading days. And then this is going to be $1.4187. Annually $17.02. And then let's check the current price for RDTE. So RDTE is as of, let's see, Tuesday. Would you say 45.25? So it did come back at least 45.25. The market's kind of been a little choppy, I have to say. Oh, by the way, here's some news flash here. Roundhill Investments surpasses $2 billion asset under management milestone. That doesn't mean a lot to us as the end investor, but that does mean a lot to them. That's a milestone for them as far as assets under management, or in some cases under mismanagement, if there is. Of course, yeah, there is. Okay, but not in their case. So 45.25, let's fix this one. This is going to be now sell U86. U86 minus this one. So it's a positive 2.12%. What was the change from last week? We went from being in the red to in the black, so that's always good. Off of a hypothetical $100,000 investment, we're going to be here. 723.55. 37,624.56. And then it's going to be Q86. And then we've got, it's going to be divided by 10 now. So that's going to be, drum roll, 0.76. Easy math, right? So it dropped from 0.84 to 0.76. And this is count 10. We fixed this one. Okay, so this one, we are at 7.56% plus 2.12. That's 9.68% in 10 weeks. So that's actually on pace to be our best one of the 3. Now what we're going to do on a hypothetical portfolio split evenly 3 ways with this $300,000 split 3 ways, our total dividend amounts would be, we need to do 1 cell lower, so it's AA86 plus AA75 plus AA38. So we dropped quite a bit. We dropped from 104,930 last week to 82,625.29. So that is a 27.54% rate of return, dividend return for all three of these in an evenly split portfolio. So there we go. That's what a $300,000 investment on an annual pace would pay you in terms of dividend payout. And for the most part, other than QDTE, the other two have a positive NAV. So let me move this over here to be consistent. So we are, for 2 out of 3, we are looking good as far as the NAV. 7.66% negative for QDTE. That makes it the worst of the 3, unfortunately. But let's do another comparison really quick to YMAX and YMAG, because YMAX and YMAG are actually kicking their butt at this point. So let's go over here again to the other tab over here. So again, these two, remember what we said, for being, how many weeks did we say now? 11 weeks, 13% plus 4% positive NAV. That's already 17.38 divided by 11 weeks. And then remember, we've got a 1.58% weekly return. And then this one plus this, that's 11.2%, which is a 1% weekly return. Even though we have had some lowball dividends there, we've had as low as 14,000 weekly projected income and as high as 78,000. That was where the $70,000 range came from. And of course, we had our best one for a YMAX, 86,600. So comparatively speaking, those are the winners. Anyway, that's going to do it for us tonight, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. And we will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Take care. Bye.